So what problem does this solve for users of Acumatica?
Well, in most organizations, the contractual language that we're talking about is normally stored in a collection of templates, historically called a boilerplate, and it could be a single document with this textual language in it. It could be multiple documents that have certain sections, and then they take those sections out of these documents and combine them into one. These templates are then copied and stored as a unique document for a particular transaction or an event or an agreement that's being put in place between the two parties. And then on top of that textual content, the users have to manually copy data out of Acumatica and then embed it into that document. And these documents are typically in a Word document or Google Docs, whatever a company might be using to render and publish these agreements. And it becomes very costly for high volume transactions. If a company is doing lots of these agreements over and over and over again, it's just very time consuming. It can also be very costly if it's an iterative process, meaning you've got an agreement with lots of sections in it, and maybe you're going through a negotiation process with this partner or this other party, and you've got to update that multiple times over and over and over again until you both agree on what that language is. So it's very costly, very time-consuming activity to do that. It's practically almost impossible to do version control if you wanted to keep track of the multiple versions that you've gone through with the conversations that you've had with these parties. And all of that combines just to be very expensive and time-consuming, and most importantly, it's all happening outside of Acumatica.